Hello guys, welcome to the London close. So let's have a quick look at the markets and see where we close. So today has been quite a slow day. Don't forget that tomorrow, let me open here the calendar so we can have a quick look together. But tomorrow we have FOMC. Okay, as you can see here, later in the day tomorrow. In the evening, we're gonna have the Fed with the FOMC and with all the economic projections. So, for that reason, the market today has been very slow. I expect tomorrow morning to be very slow as well, because the market doesn't really want to take too much risk before that event, and that's not just because of this event, but every major event in the market. Normally, the market cools down before going into that event. So going back to the market here, as you can see, the dollar has been selling off today a little bit, going down, and that pretty much affected all the majors as you expected. So we saw the cable from 124 all the way to 125, so 100 pips there. Jump today, but the cable guys I think we need to be watching this very closely because it's getting back to this trend line resistance, so we could see maybe the market stalling there, and maybe, who knows, something bigger can happen, so this zone here, if you see the daily now, it's a big zone. We can see a low here, another low here as well, and the 38% fib as well, and the 100 moving average. So everything on this zone here, it's very key. So it's really important to see if this place where we are now gives that kind of reaction. So I'll be keeping an eye on the cable. I don't think I will trade this because if you look shorter term, if you look the 4 hour, for example, I don't really see anything showing that it's going to stop for now. So that's something to watch. But I'll be keeping an eye maybe to this 25.50 area now, which is the R2, the pivot level. And if we put a fib extension here now from the last high to the low we made so far, let me change this to the color so you guys can see it better. Here we go. You could see that we have a fib extension there around 25.35. So I think here it can happen, because as you can see, we are doing already some kind of divergence in play. That's the area probably we can see the market stalling, or we will probably stop now. So it's one of these two. I don't expect the cable to move further on this because there's nothing new. And for that reason, I don't think it's gonna go a lot higher, straight away there, especially knowing that tomorrow is a big day. But the cable big move today. Euro as well popped from around 110 and is at the moment at 10.66, so about 60 pips pop here, not as much as the cable did, but here we go. And to be very honest, let's keep things simple here. And for me to really turn bullish here is if we break this trend line, and as we can see, we made two, about 3-4 touches here and 5. So if we start breaking here tomorrow maybe, or who knows, but if we start breaking this last previous high around 11.10, I will then keep an eye on this, because this can really then start breaking out, and everyone that has been selling since last month, let's say, is going to start getting out one way or the other. So keep an eye on the euro. So it's getting close to that key zone. In my view, keep an eye as well, an eye on the dollar Canadian here. If you can add a short-term trend line, stuff like this, and as you can see, we are breaking below that. So maybe going back to maybe 32 zone. I don't know. That's very it is possible. As you can see as well, it's some key short-term levels here in play. But nothing really major, nothing that clean in here. But I will keep an eye to see if we can go back there. Maybe, like I said this morning, maybe can be a good play for the oil top. If we get to 132, maybe buying from there, that can
ECB's
be
Villeroy
a
says
good plan.
currency
And
devaluations create
let's see
risk
the
of
Aussie now. The
constraining
Aussie
war
here as
and
well,
also observed inflationary
finding some
pressures.
kind of support and a very important zone. And I think it found the low just on this low as zero. Yeah, exactly. I have been waiting for this to happen. I lost this trade, unfortunately. And the reason why I didn't take it is because if I go to maybe 30 minutes, I don't know why it's not
ECB's Villeroy
changing,
says
but if I go to
no
the 30 minutes, as you
lasting
can see,
success in
was not
economic
doing much.
history
It,
has been
it was
built on
really
a
stuck
weak
in a kind of a
currency.
range, and I was like, okay, not my favorite thing. So let's wait a bit, and as you can see, we start breaking out later. In there, so disappointed I didn't join this trade, but as you can see, really nice candlesticks, that we can close today. Maybe it's something to really keep an eye on tomorrow. With the news, who knows? Keep an eye on that. Equities didn't move as much. As you can see, S&P is still stuck in a very slow day, pretty much still below 3,000. So what I did, actually, I decided to close like 80%, 90% of all my longs on dollar yen. So I did that pretty much on the way it went higher here. I closed at everything around 30 zone, and I'm very happy because now, as you can see, the market has been going lower, and it needs to be a little bit careful now, guys, because we made a new high, can be a false breakout, and this might come back to somewhere, back to this support zone, and then maybe continue moving to 109. And I'm really hoping this happens because I really want to buy again, but lower levels. Yeah, so that's one thing to watch. And going back to the dollar index, guys, like I said, not sure what to do. I think the best thing here to do is to be patient and wait for the right
ECB's
time to
Villeroy
join.
says
And I
euro
think the
area
right
gold
time
should
will
exploit
only
fiscal
be
leeway
after
to support
the
growth.
FOMC
Germany
tomorrow
and the
and
Netherlands,
make
for
some
instance.
decisions there, or even on Thursday. Yeah. So taking this trade, if you're taking trades right now, what you did today, and you are holding, I think the best thing to do is to think about where should you close, and you should close that soon, because the market didn't move that much. Only the cable, if you did bought the low today, maybe you can try to hold that trade for a little bit longer, but the rest didn't move that much. So you probably have some chances of losing some profits here, and that, I bet, is not what you want to see. Yeah, so keep an eye on that. And finally, before I go, keep an eye on bonds. Yeah, this as well, it's going to help you trade the dollar yen if you want to. And look at longer term first. We broke outside of the channel, but now we are inside. And look, this candle last week was huge. Yeah, so this move up for me is not surprising. So I'm being a little bit patient and see where should we stop. And the first area I'm watching is what we are very, very close to, which is this support around 120, 29.50. And if we break that, then I'll be watching the 38 too, which is the 130 level. Yeah, so these are the two levels I'm watching to see, and probably will sell on around these two levels, and or buy dollar yen somehow. So this is the reason, one of the reasons which I don't think dollar yen is gonna go back to that 107 zone again, just because these bonds can stop moving higher at any time. But at the same time, you can trade bonds very small and start building your positions as we go and have more confirmation and so on. Yeah. So these are the markets that we are watching today. Not much a big move today as the market is cooling down before getting to the FMC tomorrow. So nothing much to talk about. But tomorrow morning I'm here, so we can go more into what to expect from the FOMC. and what and making some trading plans together in the morning, and then afternoon just before the FOMC. I will be here giving you guys a little bit more updates on those trading plans and or anything else that might help you trade that event. Okay, and that's all for me for now, guys. I hope you have a great day, have a great rest. Start tomorrow a little bit late because the market will remain a little bit quiet until tomorrow evening. Okay, guys, hope you have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.